Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money Channel. So what do you guys think about the current price action in the crypto market today and over the last few days, even over the last few weeks? Lark Davis posted this: the current price action is going to wash out so many people. I know so many people are feeling very pessimistic about crypto at this point in time. You know, we rewind back to last year and everybody was feeling the euphoria. But now it's a bit of a different situation, and I feel like people aren't really knowing how to feel about this. So Lark Davis says it's going to wash out many people. Those of you who can survive will go on to achieve life-changing wealth. Right now, we've got XRP up here at about just shy of 65 cents per coin. And I know, guys, it hasn't been looking pretty over the last several days. In fact, we've seen a downturn for XRP. We felt a little optimistic when it rebounded back up a couple of days ago, but then yesterday we got another hit. It came right back down again. Let me just bring up Bitcoin real quickly. If you see, you can see Bitcoin here, also trading in the same kind of pattern. So nothing too new with regards to movements, patterns, and trends in the cryptocurrency market at this moment in time. Bitcoin is once again below $40,000. Right now it's trading at about $39,000. And here's a tweet from BTC Fuel. Bitcoin and altcoins are largely unaffected by the current extreme stock market fears. So guys, let's put things into perspective here. The crypto market, although it is down by a little bit, we are not seeing the same kinds of losses that they're seeing in the stock market. He goes on to say they are still going their own course. I'm referring to the larger time frame structures of Bitcoin and altcoins that stay intact despite the strong movements in the stock market. So let me just bring up the S&P 500 real quickly here. You guys can see this is the S&P 500 and stocks are just not looking good at all. Strong move to the downside, a classic collapsing structure. If I bring a Fibonacci up here, you can see it did retrace to the 702. And now it is in full decline. So some are predicting a decade-long bear market for stocks. But then you compare that again, we were just looking at Bitcoin, but even if I bring up the total 2 market cap here, you compare that to total 2, and yeah, I mean, we're seeing a bit of a decline, but nothing like the S&P 500 here. Let me bring up the Dow Jones as well. You can see that trend very, very similar on the Dow Jones. A strong collapse to the downside, wasn't able to reach this all-time high over here, nor was it able to reach over here, so it is now making lower lows. And the same thing is true for the NASDAQ as well, guys. You can see this is the NASDAQ on the daily time frame, and you guys can see, wow, the trend has almost met this low that it saw right back here, right back on February the 24th. I mean, we'll see if it'll rebound. However, I'm not feeling optimistic about the stock market. Retraced up to the 0.382 in this case, so didn't even make it up to the 0.702. Nevertheless, we are seeing a strong crypto market in comparison, as pointed out by BTC Fuel. This is a good thing. And Crypto Cowboy here, Cowboy Crypto here, saying XRP 2017 correction. You guys remember that period in time? I know some of you guys may have been here, others maybe not. But take a look at this fractal pattern. He's just superimposing it on the current chart, and it is looking very, very much the same. Here, let me just bring that up real quickly. I'm not going to pull the fractal specifically. I'll just show you what he is looking at specifically, and that would be this fractal pattern here before this huge upturn for XRP back in 2016. So it looks like we are poised and ready to pop. We still need to get some bullish momentum for Bitcoin. I still think that the market will run in tandem. I do not think we are going to face an alt season, at least not yet. I still think we have a ways to go for Bitcoin, and altcoins will follow. This will bring them to new all-time highs. When? Well, that's still anybody's guess. Mike Manfield brought this to our attention with regards to Ripple partner Finastra. Now, they have extended their collaboration with Orange Bank. Finastra announced today that Orange Bank in France has selected Finastra's corporate treasury management solution, Fusion KTP, in the cloud. The move will enable the bank to harness a fully integrated treasury management platform and gain faster access to innovation and time to market. Launched in France in November of 2017, then in Spain in November 2019, Orange Bank provides banking services that are designed natively around customers' mobile uses because I guess they're realizing that more customers are using mobile banking, which are both highly innovative and synergetic with Orange Group's telecommunications business. So Ripple partner Finastra, their Fusion KTP cloud solution is a crucial step in our strategy to move to all cloud. This coming from the head of core banking and treasury management system at Orange Bank. Leveraging the benefits of the cloud enables us to future-proof the business with the added security, scalability, and flexibility required in the industry. Having already relied on Fusion KTP, we know the technology provides the treasury services we need with a reliable and consolidated view of our liquidity and funding positions. Now having the solution available on the cloud via Microsoft Azure delivers extra efficiency and resilience while also providing us with easier access innovation. So the Ripple partnerships continue to build. Despite the lawsuit in the USA, we are seeing Ripple partners build partnerships worldwide. And, as Brad Garlinghouse did mention, wrapping up Q4 of 2021, he said, Ripple had a banner year in 2021. Despite the lawsuit, they saw growth worldwide. I think he said something like 95% of their growth happened outside of the USA for obvious reasons. Nevertheless, some great news here coming from Ripple partner Finastra and their collaboration with Orange Bank. So I wanted to thank Mike Manfield for posting that. This also from the Cryptic Poet, guys. More Algorand blockchain news. So this has to do with Ferrum Network. They're launching their own staking as a service solution on the Algorand blockchain. So for those of you guys invested in the Algorand token, another one of those WEF cryptocurrencies that are solving problems, well, this has to do with the Ferrum Network, the blockchain project aimed at addressing interoperability issues of existing blockchain technology. They announced earlier today that they have launched their staking as a service solution on Algorand. In a press release shared with CoinJournal, Ferrum said that their staking as a service solution is the first on the Algorand network. This latest development comes after the Algorand Foundation awarded the Ferrum network a grant to launch its suite of projects on the Algorand network. And here's just a quote down here. This integration signifies a major stepping stone in Ferrum's quest towards interoperability 2.0. It sounds as though, a lot of different companies in the crypto space are realizing how big this industry is going to get. And, understanding that interoperability is going to be crucial for your project to thrive. This is the first of many integrations that Ferrum has completed with a non-EVM compatible network, and we're honored to have Algorand by our side for it. So more developments on the Algorand blockchain. It sounds as though that project is really going to blow up too in the near future. Wanted to thank the Cryptic Poet for bringing that up. Also, this guy's an announcement from the Flare Networks. Very excited to announce that we are building a Bitcoin bridge for Algorand. So more Algorand news here in relation to the Flare Networks. Just announced yesterday, we are excited to announce Flare has been awarded a 7-figure Algorand Foundation SUPA grant to develop a Bitcoin bridge into the Algorand ecosystem. The bridge will be engineered using Flare's native cross-chain protocols, offering greater security than existing technology through the use of consensus and risk mitigation to manage bridging rather than a custodial multi-signature approach. Billions of dollars have been stolen from blockchain bridges in recent months because they are often more centralized and less secure than the blockchains they serve. It is therefore of critical importance that new and more secure bridging approaches are developed if we are to achieve a liquid cross-chain future. So, big news there. The bridge is being built by Flare for Algorand is just one such example. And then they give some more examples here. It will enable secure, trustless interoperability between the Algo token and BTC, plus other non-smart contract tokens like Doge, Litecoin, XRP, and XLM. So Flare not taking their foot off the gas, not at all. New development here with the Algorand Foundation to bridge Bitcoin, so that's interesting news. Also wanted to bring this up, guys, from Schwab. Now, they have also just announced a partnership with the XRP ledger. We are pleased to announce XRP as our newest liquidity asset. Schwab is designed to support all kinds of blockchain-based assets, and the support of XRP, the native digital asset to the XRP ledger, will be an opportunity for Schwab and the Polygon community to deliver our safe trading environment across to the decentralized blockchain market once again, as we have done with ClaySwap. Okay, so that's another project, I guess, that they were working on. But with regards to the XRP ledger, we know it's a public, decentralized blockchain optimized for payments with incredibly fast transactions, low transaction fees, and market adoption by financial institutions. The XRPL's native decentralized exchange, DEX, also allows for the trading of decentralized finance, or DeFi tokens, directly on the XRP ledger, showing promise for XRP to become a key asset to be utilized on DeFi projects. So they themselves are even saying XRP is going to be utilized for decentralized projects. On March 11th, 2022, Schwab announced the integration of Orbit Bridge, so that's just another development that they were working on. Schwab's main cross-chain bridge with more than $700 million in total value locked up. But upon integration, guys, it creates a huge liquidity pipeline by connecting XRP users to the Polygon ecosystem through Schwab DeFi protocols, bringing us back to what Lark Davis said earlier on at the top of the video when I was mentioning this. The current price, guys, this is still a spec market. Let's not forget. Let's not get too caught up in, the sideways movement of basically what we've been seeing over the last year and a bit. Let's not get caught up in that, because the future is looking very, very bright if we just hold tight and be patient. The real world utility is going to kick in for cryptocurrencies like Algorand and XRP, which I've been highlighting a lot on this channel, well, XRP specifically, but over the years, we've all come to realize that there isn't going to be one cryptocurrency that rules them all. I mean, some cryptocurrencies are going to provide more utility than others. XRP definitely think is going to be one of the biggest, but there are other tokens as well. Algorand, XLM, a lot of those WEF coins, why would they highlight them unless they saw a bright future potential for those coins? So this, again, another development from Mishwap. Wanted to keep going, guys, because the lawsuit, this has been one of the pain points for XRP hodlers, and in a recent interview with Bloomberg, the host told Brad Garlinghouse, to his surprise, that their Bloomberg litigation analysts think that the SEC is going to win the case. This coming from Wilbur54-XRP here on Twitter. He goes on to say, what a stupid statement to make to listening investors, and how far removed from the case are they? Interesting question. Maybe we should ask Bloomberg's host for a copy of the Bloomberg intelligence report she's citing. This coming from Kiki Leroux here on Twitter. So did you guys get to see this clip here with Brad Garlinghouse? Here is Bloomberg TV's official Twitter. Crypto regulation, the market's integrity, and its influence on Washington in today's Bloomberg Crypto Show. And in and around the 10-minute mark, we have Brad Garlinghouse, the Ripple CEO. Listen to this.
Okay, well, Brad, our litigation analysts here at Bloomberg Intelligence think that the SEC ultimately is going to win this. That's just an opinion. It's a hypothetical scenario. But in that scenario, how does Ripple move forward?
Well, look, I think the Howey test is being stretched beyond recognition. And again, there's a 1946 Supreme Court case. So the idea that XRP, which we use as a currency, the idea that that's a security, I think is just misguided. But look, unfortunately, Ripple is already operating in a world where it's as if we have lost, right? So in the United States, XRP has for all intents and purposes, there's no liquidity. It's been halted and frozen on most US-based exchanges. Despite that fact, Ripple had a record year last year. We continued to grow very quickly across our major product groups. Even Q1 was a record for us. Now, unfortunately, that growth is almost all coming from outside the United States, and we are hiring more and more people outside the United States. But our customer base now is about 95% non-US companies, non-US payment companies.
And what are you seeing out of those customers with regards to the use of the crypto assets, Brad?
Look, the demand for our core product, which uses XRP to facilitate these cross-border payments, the demand for that grew 8x year over year. So from Q1 last year to Q1 this year, it grew 8x. And that's off a base already measured in the billions. Mm-hmm. So from our point of view, demand has skyrocketed. I just think it's incredibly frustrating that here in the United States, where we have led innovation in so many different industries, we have an agency that is overreaching and really constraining competitiveness and in hiring of people here in the United States.
Yeah.
An 8x increase. You heard Brad say that the demand for XRP has actually year over year increased 8 times. And he's saying, the baseline there, we're talking about billions of XRP. We're not talking about, 1 year a company used 8 XRP and then the next year they used 64 XRP, so on and so forth. We're talking in the billions. Not only that, one of the other interesting points here that Brad mentioned during this clip was the fact that we are essentially right now, at least if you live in the United States, we are essentially at a point where there is, for all intents and purposes, zero liquidity and zero utility for the XRP cryptocurrency. All those exchanges did dry up. The liquidity dried up in 2020 and in 2021 after the SEC announced the lawsuit. So, we haven't really seen that utility for XRP in the US. And so he's saying we are kind of in the worst case scenario right now. And if we are in the worst case scenario right now and we still saw XRP rise to about $1.96 last April, well, that just means that there's still a lot of price appreciation to go, especially once XRP gets ultimate clarity in the US. That is going to extend to global markets, of course, because then the United States will be able to conduct business with other countries utilizing XRP. So think about that for a second. XRP demand already growing by 8 times globally without the US, and 95% of Ripple's business has been happening outside the US, and Ripple still has had a banner year. Brad mentioning that for 2021. Well, think about it, guys. When the power of XRP is unleashed, what that's going to do for utility and ultimately demand for the cryptocurrency. More demand equals higher prices. We've just got to wait for it. And Jeremy Hogan here also mentioning at the 10-minute mark of this interview, which I showed you guys, Ripple has already operated in a world where it's as if it has lost. That one made me think for a couple of minutes. And then he wrote down here, sorry, I didn't mean to be cryptic. My main thought was that XRP's price already has a Ripple loss baked in. So when we're seeing a 64-cent XRP or even $1.96 XRP, this really means nothing in the grand scheme of things for utility. This is sideways trading, the same as the rest of the market has been trading over the last year or so. These are just spec traders buying and selling XRP at what today's value is, has nothing to do with where XRP will go in the future. He says there's no difference between now and a loss in March, not saying that's what will happen. If you hold XRP, a loss doesn't change its value. But imagine what a win will do. So even Jeremy Hogan is saying here, if we see that Ripple win, if we see XRP get ultimate clarity, you can only imagine where price will go at that time. That's just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And guys, I'm looking to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of 2022. Do you think we can make it happen? If you find yourself watching the videos and you're still not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up because it really does help with the algorithm, and put a comment down in the comment section. I always love hearing what you guys have to say, and I'll see you in the next one, guys.